Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on Tea Time, where we bring you entertainment news, views, analysis, and also the latest buzz in the celebrity world. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, and I'm here with my colleagues on set, Elsie Godwin and Ife Oshunkeye. Hi guys.
Welcome to the show.
Exactly, welcome to the show.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, not 100%, but
Yeah,
yes, everyone keeps saying that because
like
I have to tell you, I've been on 24 hours on just eating, waking up to eat, take medication and sleep. The medications making.
What about the movies? You need to tell us about the movies. Too,
I wanted to, but I didn't even get enough time to watch them. I was like, I lined them up, but I didn't. There was no time whatsoever. Every time I start watching one, I doze off again. I'm like, oh.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you very much. It's good to know I've been missed.
And then I like the fact you're wearing danger. Like, I'm back and better.
Yes, I hope so. I hope I'm back and better. All right, so what's new, guys? Anything new? Yes, I think Elsie, you
are our new guy. Just tell us what's
No, I'm not the new guy now.
Okay, but I saw something that has been trending, on social media. The little girl that was talking about her school fees, paying her school fees, and the way the worry girl. Good heavens, it was just absolutely hilarious the way she was going on about it.
As if I will not pay.
Exactly, I think she actually pays.
Flog me. They flog. They tired. The king will tired to flog.
I think she's used to flogging. I don't know, from what I gather, she's used to flogging, and she would have preferred if they flogged her.
You know how they grow up over there. They make them strong. It's not the same way I don't know. I'm speaking for myself. It's not the way I grew up. Let's put it like that. So I think over there they try to instill a lot of street sense into them at a very tender age, and that's why you see a lot of worry people coming out. That's why the term worry they carry last.
I like that she was very worried and angry that she was sent out of school. I mean, they will be happy and run home.
Exactly, and run home. Yes. And did you hear what she said? It's like she said she was like, it's not like I don't want to pay, or it's like
I won't pay.
Exactly. It was like as if she's paying it from her own pockets. But that was really, really commendable.
And
the way she
saw so many people in the comment section saying they want to pay her school fees and her account number.
Someone said they've actually
so many people
paid.
started bashing the same set of people saying, check the people in your neighborhood. Have they paid their school fees? Or are we all here trying to be hypocrites? I mean,
exactly.
The comment section is always something else.
And then I also heard conflicting reports regarding the actual, what's it called now? The actual school fee. Because one time I heard 1,000, another time I heard 5,000. So I don't know what you guys heard in terms of the school fees.
But I heard conflicting. But I think it's even a wrong. Yes, everybody's running a business. Even the schools, they're running businesses. But if we say that we want to, the future, we are the leaders of tomorrow, right? And then education is very important. I don't think payment should be a reason to chase.
It's okay. Don't finish it.
To chase a kid out of school.
Because explain. Continue.
I thought you said I should not finish. Now you
because you already landed. I was trying to save you from yourself, but you landed.
Right,
so I don't understand. Why should they send them away?
It's a business. Don't chase them out of school. Have a conversation with the parents and have an agreement. Because if they miss out on this vital weeks or days you're sending them out of school, they may never be able to recover.
Yeah, my mom used to have a school. It doesn't work like that. You send them away.
My mom owns a school. Your mom used to.
So your mom, they don't send them away when you need to move on. You're very sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
So what did they do to them?
They speak to the parent, they give them extra time.
And after the extra time, what happens?
It's a philanthropic process.
Well, maybe she's running a philanthropy school. So I don't understand. But business
is business.
I'm just saying we need to be human.
You cannot be. This is what you tell doctors too.
Education.
If education is very important, then you will not buy Ashwebi while your child has not paid school fees.
Wow.
So let's.
That's a different ballgame altogether. All right, guys, we need to move on. Let's move on.
Does she look like someone that didn't have breakfast while doing school?
No, I haven't had breakfast, but I'm still here arguing with you.
Because you're an adult, that's a child.
I tell you. Yeah, exactly. I've been begging you guys. Let's move on. All right, time to bring you up to date on the latest stories this morning. And we're starting with Falz. Yes, we're starting with Falz. Yes, Falz and so many other celebrities have actually are worried about the well-being of those that have been affected by the Lagos Island building collapse. When we're talking about the story of the little girl, my mind actually went there, but because I knew, we were going to be talking about it, I was like, there's no point in bringing that up, because the way my mind linked to that story and this story is the fact that there was a gentleman there that said, I think his children, he hadn't paid school fees for like a week or so, and then all of a sudden when he paid, on the very day that he paid, he lost all of his children. I think 4 of his children on the particular day. So I was like, it's just so ironic. Some people want to pay their school fees, some people don't want to pay their school fees, and then this kind of tragedy happens. So
I think before we even go on, we need to give a moment of silence, like we always do, for all the lost kids out there. Right.
Okay. All right. So who wants to go first?
If you're not going first.
I'm still in my moment of silence.
Right. Okay. This has been happening since today is Friday, since Wednesday, I think. And it's very sad, like really sad.
Yeah.
But first things first. I mean, I don't know if any of you has seen Alibaba's commentary on this. He talked about the fact that if this building had been taken down before now, so many people would come out to bash the government. Secondly, the school was in this building illegally. Like some people were saying they found out that very day that there was a school in that building, and some people are also saying that people living in this building knew that the building wasn't strong. They saw the cracks and everything, and they were still there.
I think they had already even been complaining as well.
I think everybody has a fault in this. This is not just about the government. This is not just about, like, I think we need to, I don't know how to put it. We need to take things more seriously, especially things that can affect your life, that can just take your life in the snap of a finger. We need to start taking things seriously. So many things are being swept under the carpets for no reason, and then when the result comes out, we start wondering, how did we get here?
Or how could it have happened?
We start saying, pray for Nigeria, pray for this. Can we start preventing these things from happening? You living in that neighborhood, you have a duty to go to these organizations or these institutions that are supposed to take actions to let them know this place
it's not safe.
It's not safe, So
you see, like in the UK, they have like health and safety measures for every building and even every office.
Yes, but they said they have marked this building.
Okay, many times.
In fact, months ago, right? Demolish it. I heard someone saying, I didn't read it directly, but I read somewhere that the government is trying to say that they've been trying to communicate with the owner of the property to come to an agreement so that the building can be brought down, but that has not been fruitful.
Okay.
So I don't know how they're. Do have everything you think they have in the UK, but it is carrying out what they need to do. Implementing it is always the issue, not just setting up a building and setting up an institution where people are just collecting salaries and not doing their job.
All right, let's hear Ife's thoughts on this.
I think one of the major problems we Nigerians, or in fact, let me make it a Nigerian thing, is the maintenance of infrastructures. Like, no matter where you go, even when you go to a hotel, when you're paying so much money per night and you get into the room, you'd be like, what? You guys couldn't even fix the tap? You guys couldn't even fix a lock?
The bedsheet hasn't even been changed.
The bedsheet hasn't even been changed.
What kind of detail do you guys
that's why I said the ones you pay a lot. I don't want to mention names because I don't want to run down businesses, but even the hotels that you look up to and you would
think,
expect,
okay, this is a 5-star.
This is a 5-star. As soon as I get in there, everything will be in place. You probably don't even have hot water for you to take a shower in the morning. Do you understand? And I don't know.
Else is not used to that kind of stuff.
Well, it's okay. I understand. I get it.
I don't know what. Well, if you want to be real,
the places have.
All right, guys, we haven't got long before we go on break, so let Ife round up.
If you really want to be real, LC, you would be able to resonate with what I'm saying right now.
That's what I'm saying. What you're saying.
No, I know. This is your fake side, so it's okay.
Oh my goodness!
I'm saying
it's okay. No, it's okay. It's really okay.
No, it's not my fake side.
But what I'm going to say is that we need to focus on maintenance a lot in Nigeria, no matter what it is. If it's a school, if it's a hospital, if it's whatever it is, we need to learn how to maintain things, because that building could have been prevented from collapsing if it was properly maintained.
All right, Ife, thank you very much. On that note, we're going to go on a quick break. Unfortunately, we couldn't talk that topic, through, because Elsie has a lot she still wants to say. Hopefully, when we return, we may still touch on, or we may just move on. We'll be bringing you the latest scoop, the latest news, and the latest headlines on Jussie Smollett and R. Kelly. Stay right here, and we'll be right back.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed.
A 500 naira they collect am.
If you no talk, dem go beat you.
Na 2,500 I dey pay.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. And it's time for our next story. Jussie Smollett pleads not guilty to lying to police about the alleged attack. And Jocelyn Savage's family says R. Kelly told her to lie to the police. Okay, so let's just quickly touch on R. Kelly before we delve deep into the Jussie Smollett.
One person is saying they told me to lie, and one person is saying I did not lie. So I just think it's an irony in both scenarios.
Elsie?
It's still a case of he said, she said.
She said, yeah.
Let's just wait for facts.
But they claim they have other evidence, such as emails, such as a contact of a woman, text messages. The parents let them.
Yeah.
From everything
and then what you were saying,
said,
the personal assistants that used to work for R. Kelly at the time also
that is
who
how
helped
they
facilitate the
the
meeting with R. Kelly when she was 19. But let's talk about Jussie Smollett.
Yes. So let's hear your take on that story. Because I've always said...
You know my take on this story. I don't know why you always don't see it all the time.
If I think he's guilty.
Look,
I do not think he's guilty.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say I know he is guilty. I know that was what you were waiting for. You just wanted me to...
All right, go on. Tell us what
I am going to tell you that no matter what the case may be, a lot of things are not right with this case. As in, my instincts don't lie.
I'm glad you said
but if are you saying your instincts are not right about Jussie himself, or about the whole case, or about the brothers?
As in the whole police, right from when it started.
Did you say your instincts are not right?
I said my instincts don't lie.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, mama.
Okay.
So right from when he made the phone call, the hours it took in, the news, the old Nigerian brother, I've always told you guys that something
is not right.
Isn't right. So I'm just going to sit as in right now. I'm so glad.
We
I'm
know
not
where
sitting
you
on
are.
you said I'm sitting on the fence. I said I'm just going to sit back, relax, and kick my feet up, and then watch how this plays out. Do you understand? Because they have allowed cameras in court. So when we watch it, this is serious. I'm excited. Let's watch.
Empire Take 2. No. Okay, Elsie, your take.
It's nice that Terence is trying to support him, because I heard he was supposed to be in court with him, but he had to pick his wife who had a delayed flight. So it's good to know that people from Empire crew is still supporting him and listening to his side of the story. Because as much as, don't forget that we still have the investigation on the Chicago police on how so much information is out there about this case.
Yeah.
So, and someone said the 16-count charge is probably a way to divert attention from that investigation.
Yeah.
So let's just see how this plays out.
But like I was saying the last time we talked about it, 16 counts is too much. It's like I was saying, it was absolute overkill.
Like I was saying, I think it's too small.
No, for just lying, even if it's true, for just lying.
I think it's just lying.
No, seriously, because
I don't like the fact that we're trivializing what
lying.
If it's true, like she said. I don't like the fact that we're trivializing what they're alleging he did. Do you understand? There are people who go through homophobic and racial discrimination
on a daily basis.
Every single day of their lives. They battle with it. Some of them have taken their life. Some of them are depressed for the rest of their life. Some of them cannot connect with family and friends.
What I'm saying is that at the end of the day,
do not let us trivialize
you don't understand.
it.
I'm not trivializing it. What I'm saying is that he lied about those things. It's not those things that are in context in question. If he lied, exactly. Thank you.
Every other person that is actually a victim comes out, then everybody can be, oh, maybe he's lying because of a juicy, so we just brush it off.
Anyway, we don't yet know the fact. Let's wait for the,
so that's why I said, let's kick back Netflix and choose.
When is the next day again? Is it not
April 17th?
April 17th, yeah. So that's the next day. It will be good to sort of see how this plays out. But at least he has come out to say he's not guilty. Part of me still feels... No, but at the end of the day, some people can plead, plead
guilty and just let it go.
I'll take a bag.
Exactly, yeah, and then or even tell the truth and then still take the.
I have a strong feeling that this story is going to take a new turn
and a new twist. It will shut up,
taking their words back.
Especially,
but let's see.
Especially,
I'm not taking. I haven't even said anything.
You have said a lot.
Me, I am.
When it happens, I will cut,
just interested in watching the case and see how it plays.
How it unfolds.
And like I told you guys earlier, I told you guys that, look, if I ever find out that, I said it right from the first day we said, that if I ever find out that Jussie was innocent, I will come back on the show and apologize to him.
Are you going to take
and apologize to us as well?
And find a way
will you apologize to us as well?
To him to see my apology. Do you understand? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I would go that
I am with Elsie on this one. We're waiting to see that, twist that.
Well, you guys are waiting for me. I'm waiting for him.
We're waiting for everybody.
Yes, we're waiting to see how this unfolds. I think the next date, yes, like we said earlier, 17th of April. We'll see how that, if they're going to, move that date forward. Who knows? All we're doing is watching this space. So I think that's how we're all going to conclude on this. Let's watch this space. Yes, Ife, you're not saying anything? Watch this space.
He's kicking back, so he's not just watching. He's relaxing and watching.
Put your feet up.
All right, time for another break. When we come back, it'll be time for yet another interesting headline. Don't go anywhere. It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got 2 of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Welcome back. It's still tea time, and we've still got a couple more stories to go before we round up. Our first one is Banky W. He can't wait to calm down as Adesua Etomi makes the front cover of Vogue Magazine. Okay.
He can't keep calm.
Yes, he can't keep calm. Yes, I know. I said the wrong thing, didn't I?
Yeah, because I'm also happy for her. I mean, that's like a big achievement, and most of her friends who we know are in the same clique are putting it out there and sending their congratulatory messages. So that's a big one.
Yeah, the first post I actually saw was by Adesua herself, when she posted the video, the image, exactly, the cover. So I was like, oh, this is really good. So I'm quite happy that we're actually talking about it.
Can I ask you guys a question? What are your favorite celebrity couples in Nigeria?
Celebrity couples.
I like the Jacobs, this Silva, is it Jacobs?
No, I need to give 2 or 3.
Yes, I've mentioned one. Yeah. I like them.
And Silva and
and Olu Jacob. Who else? Elsie, you should give one too.
No, I don't think of them that deep. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so you don't have any
I don't have
favorite?
any right now, no.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so where are you going with this?
I just think Banky and Adesua, they are just so perfect together. Like it's a fairy tale. Like when I see them.
Oh, if a dreamy, dream on.
This is my kind
advocacy.
Of relationship. You know, they met on sets. They met while working. You know, it almost sounds like something that could happen to me.
They didn't meet on sets, dear. They didn't meet on sets.
They didn't meet on set, yes, but the relationship started on set.
No.
It didn't. Please educate.
I'm not going to tell you about it.
Tell me. No, I really want to know.
Of Adesua and Banky, but
no, but I think the relationship kicked off on set, just like the other Teen Cell stars. So why did they put them with the other Teen Cell stars?
It did
All right, guys, let's move on to the main story.
Okay.
Because if I still don't understand why you brought.
He's blushing.
Oh,
he loves their relationship.
I just love them.
Okay, so this is quite good that, Adesua is on the front cover of, Vogue Magazine. But I have to say, though, in as much as this is good, I don't know why Vogue I don't know why they do this, or I don't know if that was the look that they were going for.
White.
Oh, white. She still represented black, I think, but she didn't look as beautiful as, Adesua usually looks. She usually looks hot.
I think she looked more beautiful because I was looking for Adesua, like, where's Adesua?
Because that's what I'm saying. They didn't make her pop. She just looks so demure and like so. Honestly, I'm just like, they could have done better. This is our
We miss you. They didn't make her pop, right? What's this thing called again?
Melanin popping.
No. There's this thing the makeup artists use. They didn't use that one.
No, it's not even that. I mean, I don't know. No.
Oh goodness, why can't I?
These two are not going to let me rest. Honestly, seriously. No, but seriously, Elsie, look at you. You are even popping more than she was in that Vogue magazine cover. Come on, seriously.
But even if I'm popping, I'm not on Vogue.
That's all I'm saying.
Are you toasting Elsie now? Because that's a lie.
No, look at Elsie's makeup. Seriously.
Let's focus on the conversation.
And please, can we have Adesua on screen? Please?
Yes, I need to see hair.
And then I need to see
hair. Not this one.
Look, it's like she hasn't got any makeup whatsoever, and then her hair looks like. I'm like,
I don't see her all this makeup on.
Yes.
Of course,
you're telling me
makeup on here.
I know. I'm just saying that it's not popping. That's all I'm saying.
Can we just congratulate her?
Yes, I'm congratulating. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is what I'm saying. The one on the cover, I'm like the others are okay.
The one on the cover, it took me a while to recognize that.
That's what I'm saying, because the makeup wasn't there.
No, because I felt all those women were too beautiful, so I was looking for.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't bring out the beauty of our own Adesua. That's what I'm trying to say.
What are you saying? I'm saying she even looks more beautiful, and then you're telling
me. I don't understand where you guys are coming from, because my head is scattered, right? Now, I think Adesua was the most beautiful person on that cover.
Exactly.
So I don't understand what.
So when I realized she was Adesua, I was like, wow, Adesua is even more beautiful than all those models. Do you get what I mean? Like, it was so amazing. And then Tokumbo is telling me she wasn't popping. She was popping. She's the
so
big
you
popper.
Can't see where I'm coming from. Seriously, you can't see where I'm coming from.
No, if you had said they made her look a little bit white and not a lot African, I would understand, because you're always coming from that angle.
No, I'm not coming from that angle today. You know, I'm just coming from the angle that she didn't pop. And like I said, it's not just now. I think every once in a while they do that, where they do understated elegance.
African enough. I wish she looked a bit more African.
Okay, do you think that would have worked, Elsie?
How do you mean? I don't even understand what he's saying, so I'm trying to get it.
How do I mean?
I think people would have bashed Vogue for a lot to make the others look themselves, and then you make one person look African. I don't know. I think they would have come for Vogue.
But that's who she is. That's why we need to start.
It's not about her, though. At the end of the day, it's about the people that they're celebrating.
I totally understand. I totally do understand. But let's even leave all that aside and just let's admire the fact that Adesua was on the cover of Vogue magazine.
So on that note, we congratulate her.
And Banky W couldn't keep calm.
Yes.
Congratulations to Adesua, and I think their relationship is beautiful, and I think lots of other celebrities should take a cue from that relationship. They're always supportive of each other. You get, like, it's just a perfect relationship. I hope it never crashes.
Elsie, final thoughts?
I'm done.
You're done. All right. Let's move on to our next story. We're talking about the amount paid by Kim Kardashian West for a surrogate mom. All of that has been revealed, and we're going to be talking about that now. So who wants to go first? Your initial reaction?
I would just like to say that I am available for this type of business. In case I'm very fresh.
Yeah, but Elsie, can you stay 4 weeks without, doing the do before the D-Day? Because apparently there were some guidelines that they were supposed to follow through.
I can stay 1 year, my dear.
Seriously? Elsie, well done.
So that's all I have to say. Like, this is good business.
Yes. Okay.
I thought you were even... No.
Oops.
I was what? No, you need to complain. You thought I was what?
Nothing. Let's go on, please.
I don't understand.
Oh
You thought I was what?
I thought you were that fresh, like you say you're brand new, tear bar. You're not saying you can even stay.
Oh, the lady was a virgin.
Oops.
Was she a virgin?
She was? I don't think so, and I don't think they stated that.
I'm
That
just
is not
saying
part
that
of
when
the
Tokumbo
criteria,
asked you,
dear.
I thought you were going to tell us that
I'm a virgin.
I've stayed without it all my life, so I
Oh
can't.
no, sorry, dear. I'm not a virgin.
You're here telling me only 1 month. Can you imagine? I'm so ashamed of you right now.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Because why do you think I should be a virgin? Why should I be a virgin? Are you a
He's
virgin?
trying to make you
Are you a virgin?
make you feel bad.
I mean, he's a baby daddy and he's never married. So are you a virgin? Society standard people. They never look at the
But
mirror.
I've been
They just
celibate
talk.
for a while.
Wow, for a while. What is a while? You have a child out of
All right,
wedlock.
guys.
So
I think
that's
we
the
should
point.
let's talk about this story because
Okay.
we've not even divulged, how much it is they're actually saying.
Yeah, for the 5,000, and I
She was paid in installment as well for the 10 4,500.
And do you know what I think? I think this is still Kim and West's way of giving back. If you ask me,
You
this
think
is
it's
just
too
my
much
conspiracy
for them
theory.
to give a surrogate
No, I don't
mother?
think it's too much because they get 68K for 68,000 for their first child, the first surrogate mom they used. She took 68,000.
No, it's the agency that collects 68K.
No, I'm talking
The
about
agency.
the first surrogate
That's what I'm saying.
mother.
Aside this 45K that they've paid the surrogate
An
mother, the
agency
agency
gets
actually
65
collects 68
I
as well.
understand, but
So
I'm saying
in
the
total,
first
they spent like
surrogate
over 100.
mother,
Yes, collected 68.
68, way more than this surrogate mom. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel why I'm saying I think it's a way of giving back to the society because I think if we really check the profile, which I don't think we all have access to, of the lady involved, but I think I've seen a picture once or twice on different blog sites. She looks like somebody who isn't up to their standards. Sorry to use that language, but at the end of the day, they're giving her in installments. She just got somebody a house, paid 5 years rent for somebody, right? I think this is a way of, okay, we're going to keep you on your feet every month for the next 10 months till you are able to make something out of
What
yourself.
are they supposed to
because
do
they can give her the 45K up
I
front.
understand what you're
Yeah,
saying,
but even
this
so,
is not,
they need to make sure everything is exactly.
This is a transaction, and if somebody is carrying your child, the child she's going to
Exactly.
after carrying for
The child
9
is due in
months,
May,
she's
right?
giving it over to you, like she's giving that baby
So
over
why
to
pay
you.
me instrumentally when I give you the baby?
It's
Why am I
for
not,
that's like
why am I not
crazy
giving you the
pregnancy.
baby's feet first, then the baby's hand, then the baby's neck?
No,
then-
it's just the way they want to
Seriously.
transact it. This has nothing to do with
I know
charity.
it's business.
And
Okay,
she was
guys,
doing
we
this
need to wrap
because
up. Who
she
wants to have the
cannot
final
really carry
say?
this baby herself anymore, so it's business. There's no charity in this.
There's
I
no
know
charity,
they
exactly.
do charity
On
I
a
love
separate-
them for that on a
yes.
separate level, but please, there's no charity in this.
There's no charity,
That's
it's
how
business.
I see it, though. That's my view on it.
Okay, all right, that's it. You're now up to date on the biggest entertainment stories this morning. But we're back later this afternoon, and all I can tell you is that we'll be having a guest, so don't miss it. Until then, a big thank you to my colleagues in the studio, Elsie and Ife, the entire production team as well, including our stylists operating under Kudi's Empire and Elsie's Slay. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo saying thanks for watching. Good morning.